Esau is doing us, the Most High gonna do him, but he gonna do him double. Okay? So, according to the scriptures, these two seeds ain't gonna never be able to get along. Okay? They always gonna be bumping heads because their hatred is grown amongst them. Because the Most High put the spirit out there for that to happen like that. Because he don't want Esau and Jacob to come together. He want them separate.
It's amazing that you say that. I may say, you know, I had experience back when I was younger. I knew this family, right? And the mother was an Edomite. And I knew, you know, a person back then, you know, back when I was in the world, his father was actually Issachar, but he was in prison. But his mother, you know, he went to prison, you know, when that guy that I'm talking about was so young that she ended up getting with another Edomite, and that Edomite male, which was her step-husband or whatever you want to call it, he also had a son.
Which was his stepfather.
Which was his so-called stepfather, and his son was Edomite, you know? And for some reason, you know what I'm saying, which we already know through the spirit of YAHAWAH, SHAM, YAHAWASHI, them two could never fucking get along, man.
In the same household.
In the same household, being raised by the same so-called, you know, father or whatever you want to put it, stepfather, father. They could not get along, you know what I'm saying, whatsoever.
Yeah, Edomite, Jacob and Esau, man. Right. In the same household, man.
In the same household.
It won't work, man. So, understanding them scriptures and understand how the Most High work, our only solution is to separate and come back to YAHAWAH, SHAM, YAHAWASHI. Because as long as Esau's in power, he always gonna have that hatred towards you. He might throw crumbs at you because that's his craftiness, to make you think that he's with you. But the whole time, he's set up to crush you, man, and destroy you, man, and keep you from YAHAWAH, SHAM, YAHAWASHI using deception, man, like he really cares, man. And they may give street signs and say Black Lives Matter. They may put Black Lives Matter in the streets, but it's all deception because you nigga Latinos and Native Americans not black, man. Okay? So, where we at?
We just got done.
Read that one more time in Romans 16 and 20. It's about 90 degrees out here. Man, it's hot out here. But go ahead, bro.
Alright. This is Romans chapter 16, verse 20. And the most high power of peace shall bruise Satan under your feet shortly.
Shall crush. So who is he gonna use to crush Satan? Esau, Edom, the serpent. Who is he gonna use? YAHAWASHI. Oh, go ahead, bro.
The grace of our Lord YAHAWASHI Mashiach be with you, so be it.
Yeah, give me Romans 9 and 13. And then we're gonna jump back. Matter of fact, nah, go to Genesis. Go to Genesis. Go to Genesis. Genesis 25th chapter. Start at really you can start at like 20.
In Genesis chapter 25, verse 20, and Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife, the daughter of Bethuel the Syrian, of Pederon, the sister to Laban the Syrian.
Okay, now Laban, Rebekah, she wasn't no Syrian. She was just in that land, okay? She was just in that land. Go ahead.
Right. Verse 21, and Isaac entreated YAHAWAH, SHAM, YAHAWASHI for his wife because she was barren.
Meaning she couldn't have no kids. Okay, so Isaac prayed to the Heavenly Father so Rebekah could bear children. Okay, go ahead.
And YAHAWAH, SHAM, YAHAWASHI was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. So verse 22, and the children struggled together within her.
Now, it said the children struggled together within her to show you that serpent and Esau are connected, and to show you that serpent got the same spirit as Esau. Now we're going to look up that word struggle right there. Now mind you, we're reading the story. I'm reminding you that we're reading the story about who? Esau and Jacob. Okay? And we're showing you that the Most High put that hatred between Esau and Jacob all the way back in the beginning. Okay? He put that hatred between the wicked bloodline and the righteous bloodline, man. All the way back in the beginning.
Alright, this is Strong's H 7533. That sets, and it says to crush, oppress, to crush, to get crushed, be crushed, to crush, oppress, crushed,
So,
to be crushed, be broken.
so within the womb, what was going on? They was trying to crush each other.
That's right.
Okay? So, see that? See how that all links up? Genesis 3 and 15. Okay? Then you go to Isaiah 65 and 25 and Isaiah 49 and 23. And you go to Romans 16 and 20. And then you go to Genesis 25 and what verse is that? 22. So you see how all that links up? So it's showing you that it's going to be a separation and that hatred's going to be in there. Even before they came out of the womb, because it goes all the way back to the beginning, to Genesis, the what? The 3rd chapter, okay? So even up until today, when you watch the videos of police officers and Edomites, just regular civilians and police officers, what they do to Jake, what are they doing? Crushing Jake. See? So that hatred is still there, man. It's still there. Ain't nothing. Just like a woman give birth pains, that hatred's still there, man. Can't nobody take it away. I don't care how much Esau say he love you. That's a lie. I don't care how much money he gives you to make you think that he care about you. That's a lie, man. Because the Most High, YAHAWASHI, got Esau Edom programmed, man. He got Esau Edom and Jake programmed, man. Okay? And the reason why Jake is acting the way he act, he won't snap out of it because that Stockholm syndrome. He got the hatred in him. Jake got the hatred in him, but he also got the curse on him to go to Esau for every want and every need. So that's a double whammy, man. Okay? Jake got the hate. Jake don't want to fool with Esau, but it's the curses that's making Jake fool with Esau because Esau is ruling, and the curses say we would depend on them for every want and every need, man. So we going to a nation of people who got hatred towards us and crushing us, man. You see? And matter of fact, we're going to get it to show you in that in Deuteronomy 23rd chapter. I mean the 28th chapter. Like slip of the tongue. So finish that off in Genesis 25.
Alright, and it says, and the children, Genesis chapter 25, verse 22, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of Yahawah by SHAM YAHAWASHI. I'll read 23. And Yahawah by SHAM YAHAWASHI said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
So it was never to where we were supposed to come together. 2 nations of people, 2 manner of people, different characteristics was in her womb, man. You had Esau and you had Jacob. trying to crush each other because of that hatred, man, before they was even born, man. Okay? Go ahead.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other.
Which are Israelites, Negro Latinos and Native Americans, without a shadow of a doubt.
Y'all starting to see that too in gymnastics. There wasn't a lot of Jake in gymnastics, man, but they're starting to get up in there and they're dominating.
Yeah, Jake dominated everything, man. If it's a lot of Edomites and whatever they into, and Jake get up in there, Jake gonna dominate all of them, man. Unless they're changing the fate, unless they're a descendant of Israel, looking like the other nations. You know.
And that's true because because when I was younger, back in high school, we had this Edomite coach that would go around, you know what I'm saying, to smaller leagues, you know what I'm saying, to try to recruit certain people, you know, for the football team. And I guess they had this one coach that went out and got a Jake, you know what I'm saying, from a certain area that was majorly Edomites, you know what I'm saying, and brought him back. But then when he brought him back, the team that we were in was dominant, you know, Jake, you know what I'm saying? So when he came in there, you know, he's looking at the other coach like, Jay, where'd you get him from? He's like, oh, well, I got him from such and such area. Yeah. And he was like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to get him from out there, you know what I'm saying? He's dealing with nothing but so-called white boys. Of course he's going to be the best one in there. Yeah. Now what you want to do is go to where it's nothing but Jake.
Yeah.
And it's just Jake on Jake. Then get the best one out of there and bring him over here.
Best one. Yeah. Because if this pile of Edomites and this one Jake, he gonna dominate.
Right.
Unless that Jake look like them Edomites, but he's an Israelite.
Right.
You know, then that's when you got competition. And see Esau play on that. Okay? Say, yeah, we got a so-called white person more strong than the so-called black person. Nah, his line could go back to Jacob. That's what it is. Okay? And they biblical nationality, they ain't white. Okay? They Edomites and they're red. Right? Go ahead.
It says, and the elder shall serve the younger.
And the elder shall serve the younger. So the elder is gonna come out, which is who? Esau. And the younger is Jacob. Okay? And who come out of the line of Jacob? YAHAWASHI, man. Okay? So what we read in Romans 16 and 20, the Most High is going to allow YAHAWASHI to crush Satan, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Okay? The adversary. Go ahead.
Continue on?
Yeah, continue.
Okay. All right, this is Genesis chapter 25, verse 24. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
God.
And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment.
Read it again.
It's like, this is Genesis chapter 25, verse 25. And the first came out red all over like an hairy garment. And they called his name Esau.
Now, the reason why Isaac compared him to that garment, because they used to dye garments back in the ancient world. And he compared Esau to a hairy garment, okay? So he's giving you the characteristics of Esau. You know, babies don't come out hairy, but as a child gets older, you see more of their features, more of their characteristics. So Isaac was showing you, look, this how Esau gonna be, okay? This how he is, this how he gonna be, okay? And he said, called his name Esau. Esau in the Hebrew is YAHAWAH, which means wasted away is he, meaning he didn't have the pigment like Isaac and Rebekah and Jacob. He was wasted away. So they called him Esau, YAHAWAH. And what it is his blood show forth through his skin. And he is known as Esau. Okay, YAHAWAH, and his blood show forth through his skin, so therefore it makes him red. Okay? It makes him red. But his skin, what he has is leprosy. What he has is leprosy, man. The Most High took the pigment from him, and what he has is leprosy, man. When you read Genesis 13 and around, Salaki, that was a slip of the tongue. Not Genesis, but Leviticus 13 and around 13, the 13th verse or the 14th verse, if I can remember. Start verse 14 and read on down to 17. The key is in 17, I want to say.
Okay. This is Leviticus chapter 13.
Well, I take that back. Just hit the point. Start at 16 and go to 17.
All right, this is Leviticus chapter 13, verse 16. Or if the raw flesh turn again and be changed unto white, he shall come unto the priest, and the priest shall see him. And behold, if the plague be turned into white, then the priest shall pronounce him clean. Then that hath the plague, he is clean.
Go ahead.
Verse 18.
That's verse 17. Okay. So if your whole skin becomes like Esau and you don't catch it, you're considered you have clean leprosy. That's why when you shake, you got different kinds of leprosy. That's why when you shake Esau's hand or touch him, that leprosy don't spread on you. Esau he's a demon, he's a devil that the Bible speaks of, but he got a clean leper to where it won't. He got clean leprosy to where it won't spread on you. That's what that going into. Okay, so what he has is leprosy. It might say it in the flesh. It might say up there. Yeah, that's where it is. Verse 13. Yeah, read verse 13. That's what I should have had you read instead of going down to 17. But we'll read. The point. We got what we wanted. Okay, the point. But 13. You know what I'm saying? It deals with it just says point blank period. Bottom line, flesh. All
right, this is Leviticus chapter 13, verse 13. Then the priest shall consider, and behold, if the leprosy have covered all his flesh, he shall pronounce him clean. That had the plague, it is all turned white, he is clean.
See, but that's what I should have had to read. But we still got from 13 on down to 17, we still got out the point. Okay, still got out the point, but it's okay though, bro. But go back to where we was in Genesis 25th chapter.
All right. This is Genesis chapter 25, verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare him.
So see that? So that was in the beginning. So the point is I'm showing you, even in the beginning of the movie, the Most High set that hatred between Esau and Jacob. And the reason why you nigga Latinos and Native Americans don't know who you are is because Esau hid that from you. Using his cunning craftiness and his deception. He hid it from you. Okay? That's why you don't know who you are. According to the Bible. That's why you don't know. Okay? But the Most High used him on the left-hand side to do it. Give me that in Jeremiah 17 and 4. I think it's, even thou shalt discontinue from thy habits. Well, it might be 2. Okay, it gets 4.
All right, yep.
I ain't called that in a long time. Yeah.
Okay. All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee.
So that's why you nigga Latinos and Native Americans don't know who you are. That's why you don't know where your land is, which is Jerusalem, and that's why you don't know your nationality. And a lot of you have gotten to the point to where you don't even consider it. You don't even care. You don't even care about the Heavenly Father and His Son or your nationality. What you care about is in this time and what you can get right now from Esau. Okay? That's how much damage the so-called white men have done to you on the left-hand side that caused you to go away from YAHAWASHI, man. You don't even think that's the right name that we saying, man. You think it named Jesus and God, man. That's how far you have separated from the Heavenly Father and His Son, man. Esau using, him being that serpent, using his cunning and craftiness, man, to deceive you, man. And a lot of you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans are gone, man. You don't want to live in a world with peace. You have been so swallowed up by Esau and his heathen customs, you think living in a chaotic world where there's no peace, you think it's normal. You don't want it. If we tell you, look, it's gonna be peace on earth when the Lord come back and we ain't gonna have no wars or none of that, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans say, nah, I don't want that. I don't want to live like that. I like this chaos and confusion. I do better than that. That's how far gone you are. Okay?
It says, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
So that's why Jacob is always running to Esau. Even though that hatred's there, but they always running to Esau because what? They serve him. Okay? You was gonna leave off your nationality and you was gonna serve Esau. Okay? In slavery. And contract servitude. That's what it was gonna be, man. Okay? So that's why you see a lot of Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans going to Esau, Edom for justice. That's why, man. Okay? But the most I know that, that you trust in them lies because He set everything up. He know you trust in them lies. He know you don't trust Him. He know you're not gonna listen to His word. He know you look down upon us. He know that. But what we doing is telling you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, the elect out of y'all, to wake up. It's high time to wake up out of sleep. Okay? But 2/3 of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, maybe your mother, your sister, your brother, your closest cousin, all that. They may be a 2/3 and not even see what we're saying, but you can see. Come, and that's a blessing. Go ahead.
For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
Meaning a long time. Okay? So the Most High did not put us in this condition to where Esau can crush us and destroy us. Okay? He did not put us in this position to where Esau can make an end of us as a nation. Nah, they tell you that in Baruch. Matter of